What's going on, guys? Just another video here today. I'm just going to be going over my markups for May the 4th, and I'm just going to show you guys, how I found my trade. So we start at AUD CAD. Let's get right to it. So as we can see here, we're making bullish structure over the daily. On the 4-hour, we're under. So we could buy from here. Obviously being this big zone here. So we'll see about it. We'll come back. And how I like to do is I mark these up with colors, put as a yellow. It's kind of like, if there's no other setups, I'll look at this, but I'll come back to it. So again, just go in the daily here, and then the 4-hour, making weird bullish bearish structure. We do have a 4-hour zone here. We pushed double bottom, triple bottom actually on the 5-hour, as well as a 4-hour. We can definitely again look into this. This is already ready, so we're gonna put a yellow on it. And again, we keep going, same type of thing. Daily, very bullish. 4-hour is here in this type of zone. We'll be looking for some type of 3, 4, 5-hour demand tap. Also could be some sort of range, so I'm gonna just leave it. Here we have AUD JPY. JPY pairs I might just not trade right now. There were big news with JPY, and it's kind of just doing this random little thing. So just for today, I'm not gonna go over any JPY pairs just because I don't like how they're looking. So the daily here, as we can see, we're going very bearish here, and we're kind of coming off of this daily. So we could look for buys depending how structure looks, but again, this big jump down, it's just like, do I really want to overcomplicate things from here on out? Not really. JPY we're not doing. And then here we go. Something a nice and clean Euro AUD here below, selling off very nicely. And here we are inside of a 4-hour supply. Beautiful. What's something we noticed though? Close under the 80, over the 80. Not looking good. Let's look here. 5-hour. What can we see? Same thing. And the 3-hour. The 3-hour looks very good actually. We'll wait 2 hours and 20 minutes for this because we're over it right now. And we can see here there's some kind of hourly little support or resistance to push down. So realistically, I'll just put something like this here. I don't really want to see anything until we're below. So again, we'll just leave that. Euro CHF, we look very bullish in terms of structure, or bearish, sorry. And we're pushing down here. We are above this, so in terms of sells, we don't really want it. We're just going to leave it. Here, daily, underneath, at this daily sort of zone. We don't like to sell off those. When I see that, I just leave it because I'm not selling into a daily zone that we're already in. JPY pair, so we don't do that. And we are now on Euro CAD. So we're making very bearishy structure right now. This is all bullish, but broke structure here, sort of coming down. Let's get on our 4-hour. Oh, a beautiful double retest here. Amazing. Anything a little bit cleaner, maybe on the 3-hour, the 5-hour. I don't really like any of this, to be honest. I guess we'll set this just in case, but it's not the cleanest. Let's go to the daily here. Again, bullish. Euro USD underneath, no point. Daily on GBP AUD. Now this I like. Here on the daily, 4-hour is pushing up actually. So let's get a push to this. This could be some type of double retest. So we push up, break, get a tap here. Let's check our 5-hour. We did tap into the 5-hour, this whole zone. So if we can see some type of, oh, right here, sorry. Did we tap in? We haven't quite tapped in yet. So we'll keep an eye though, because most likely it's going to push up. And I'll leave this. Looks very good actually, because we can get a push back down to these lows. And in terms of hourly zones, we have a beautiful hourly zone here as well. And then a beautiful hourly zone down here. So, make this blue. Beautiful push down. Looking for something like that. We made our push. Retest back. Something similar to this. Grab liquidity and push down. GBP CHF. We are actually bullish. I don't like the structure though, but we'll see about buys. Pushing here, because we have some big daily resistance here. So pushing back down would be a lot better for us. JPY pair, not going to do it. GBP USD. Yeah, we can definitely look for some buys here. This is what I like to see. We're in a daily demand. And the 4-hour is also making bullish structure. So what do we want to see? Either a tap into this whole little area, just this whole thing, to then buy up, as being our daily as well, or some type of double retest. So we'll see that one probably tomorrow, so that'll be really good. GBP CAD on the daily, doing its thing. It's been in this range for so long, so I'm gonna watch it and see how it closes today, because the 4-hour I did originally sell. Yeah, I did sell from somewhere here before this wick. So I think I took a small loss on that maybe, but it's good to see that we're finally breaking out of this randomness. NZD CAD. Daily is bearish. Definitely can see some push down here. So that's what we like to see. The 4 hours making some type of bearish structure. 3-hour and 5-hour. Some type of double retest. Push down, grab the liquidity from here and push. Let's check the hourly zones. Hourly demand there. We could definitely see some type of push down to here. Hourly zone, an hourly zone right here probably. Let's go back in time a little bit and look. If I put this left, how are we gonna look? Yeah, looks really good actually. So seems like why this held. So if we can get some type of close below here, we can get a nice push down to the lows somewhere around this. And if you can see, look at that. Tap, tap, tap. Tap here. Just a push back down to retest these lows. Because eventually our overall target will be these lows from the daily. So that looks really good just based off this little 4-hour tap. So yeah, that's NZD CAD and then NZD CHF. This was one of my forward tests that I was doing. So our daily is below, making bearish structure. Looks beautiful. 4-hour is at these lows. So not too much we're going to see until we can either break these lows or we're going to be ranging. I don't really want to buy. I'd rather sell from somewhere up here. So we'll put a limit, or not a limit, an alert. Whatever happens. We did grab liquidity though, so we could see some type of push down. JPY pairs again we're not doing. And then NZD USD. All right. Daily is underneath here. We're making bearish structure, so that's pretty nice. Again, a range. Would have loved to see it over here to sell off, even somewhere from here, but yeah, we'll just leave that. UCAD daily. Oh, beautiful. Daily supply. If we can form some type of double retest or retest up to here. Daily supply and one was a 4-hour supply. Wonderful. Those are the ones that we love to see. USD CHF on the daily is very bearish, making some sort of double retest, so we can see a retest of the daily up here. So we'll probably be looking for some buys, but we're not going to look for buys because we're underneath, and then USD JPY there. So thank you guys so much for watching this. I just wanted to show you how I mark up. In terms of trades, I'm going to just watch this because we're in this 4 hour right now. Come into the hourly zone. We'll try to buy up to here. Wait for some type of 15-minute. We shifted on the 15. A break above these highs would be wonderful for me. Once we break above these highs, then just clean flow in and out. Something like this. Something like this. That's what I'd be looking for. Could look tap, tap, tap underneath the lows with a lot of room. Underneath these lows currently. And yeah, so that's for AUD CAD, what I'd be looking for. AUD CHF daily again is bullish inside of this daily support. 4 hours doing this hold. It's like, form like a head and shoulders kind of thing. Probably holding up here. This is a 4 hour demand though, just a double retest of it. So we could definitely see some type of push. So we'll keep an eye on that. And then GBP AUD as well. Didn't get our push on the hourly, 3 hour, 4 hour, the 5 hour tap. So we'll keep an eye on here to try to push down. We see there's a lot of pressure here. So I'd rather take the sell if we do. If we can get a close below here with after a double top, we can definitely go for something like this. Just to the lows. And as you can see with all this, we don't want to be in this too long. So yeah, as you can see, it'll close up here and then bring us some kind of push. So an entry down here wouldn't be the worst. Or if we can see some type of shift, like this big hourly or this big 15. So we'll keep an eye on all three of these. Not the best. Again, there's not going to be an opportunity every day. We're not going to force nothing if these are So you know what I mean? So again, thank you guys so much for watching and catch you in the next video. Peace.